We can definitely say this. Raw dick probably also played a factor. That's why I'm also giving Quavo the edge, right? Because when you give the girl raw dick, their mind doesn't work properly, right? And clearly, you knew Saweetie's mind wasn't working properly just off the strength that she said that the next guy she was going to mess with was going to be a 9-figure guy. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. Welcome to another episode of He Rants. I'm your host, Felix Long Trousers. Man, check this out, man. It's your first time on He Rants. I'm gonna let you know I'm just a random guy. I like to talk about random stuff that interests me, and I just feel like I need to inform you guys about it. If that sounds sexy or attractive to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, it helps me one of the first to hear the voice, and at the same time, leave a like. Guys, so damn insecure. Those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo. Men offering females orgasms. Hit the email in the description box below if you want something. Alright, but let's not waste no more time, man. Let's get into the story, man. I started off with a little energy in the beginning right there. That was really, really low energy. Just bring the energy back up, son. We gotta talk about this guy, Tory Lanez, man. Tory Lanez. You guys know Tory Lanez. I've been talking about him for quite some time now. Oh my god, will you start making noise? This might be at least I'm not even slicing at this point. This might have been the 11th time I've talked about this, right? The whole Tory Lanez, Meg Thee Stallion situation. You guys heard the whole thing. Somebody getting shot in the foot, right? Shards of glass maybe hit the foot, something like that. The story don't make no sense. People out here, Tory Lanez, 5'7", smashing Meg Thee Stallion like what, 5'10", 5'11", right? Of straight thickness, straight brown skin thickness. I'm talking about you give me a butter knife, some marmalade, just glaze that all over the booty cheeks and just, I don't know, maybe chop up some bananas on that and just drop it individually around there and stuff and just, I don't know, son. It's just when I see her, I just feel like I have to do something out of the ordinary, just so I can be able to tell people I'm different from these other guys, right? Ain't no guys ever took a butter knife, right? Can you imagine me pulling up to the house with a butter knife, with a jar of marmalade, right? Where do you even get marmalade at, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna have it different, son. Then boom, just dip it and just rub it upon her posterior area, and then cut up bananas. What? She's gonna be wet, son. I'm sorry. She's gonna be moist. She's gonna be Niagara Falls in her panties, bro, son. And then I pull up with the double stuffed Oreos too, the chocolate kind. Yeah, chocolate kind. And if she's feeling adventurous, I might come up with the Oreos with the mint flavor. You know what I'm saying? Nobody uses those, son. I'm getting y'all hip to game out here. So I'm not gonna go through the whole story and everything like that. You guys already know kind of what happened with all Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez, right? So you guys know about the restraining order and everything, right? I think he was Tory Lanez not supposed to be about 100 yards away from Meg Thee Stallion, right? So when he went as a special guest on Rolling Loud and everything, right, that automatically went against the restraining order, obviously, right? And which I feel like is unfair. I should still be able to go out there and perform, make my money, son. As long as I don't talk to you and all that stuff, we should be good. But hey, restraining orders are restraining orders. You got to follow the rules, right? So the judge and the courts, they got a whiff of this, and then they raised his bail, right? His bond was, I think, $190,000. They increased it, I think, like $250,000, something like that. At the end of the day, when you paid bond, you only had to pay like 10%, which is still a lot of money. 10%. What was 10% of that? Like 25,000? That can't be 10%. 25. Damn, that is 25,000. Holy crap. No. Wait. It is. That's crazy. 25 racks. That's a lot of money, son. But he should definitely do that, right? But that's not the real reason why we're talking about this, right? You guys should know this is not really a juicy hot story, right? What makes it juicy hot to me, now I'm thinking about it, even now I'm gonna say what it is, it's still not juicy hot. It's kind of stupid. As you can tell, there's not really that much news going around that I really care to talk about. So that's why we're talking about this. So this guy Tory Lanez, when they got him coming out the courtroom looking ever so miniature, right? Coming out the courtroom, and it just looked like he just took a whole bunch of Beijing and putting in his hair to fill up the patches or something like that. I'm not sure what was going on with the hair transplant, but it doesn't look like it was working that well.
Sorry, how do you think it went?
Anything to save your pants. All of them? Yeah. You look good, Tory.
As you could kindly see on the footage, it looked like the back was kind of patchy. It's almost like he did it himself, like he was putting the little hair fibers on his head or putting the black Beijing, right? And he didn't have a mirror to look in the back of his head, right? He was just like, all right, boom, 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 boom. I think I got the bag, And then here's the thing. I feel like he's making so much money at this point, right? That no one is willing to tell him that, right? Because he's walking with the security guard. The security guard can be like, hey, yo, partner, listen. It's not looking that good. I can send somebody to go to the car before you walk, because there's camera people outside, right? There's camera people outside. Go to the car, go to the car, get you a hat. You pull up with the hat, just pop out that joint like a Pharrell hat. You know the hat Pharrell used to wear, something looked like the joint from what do you call it? The monkey. Remember, like Curious George had the whole monkey. The dude that had Curious George, he had that big ass yellow ass hat. I think they called him the dude in yellow suit. What the hell was that nigga's job, son? Not for real, like what the hell was that nigga's job, son? That nigga was just traveling around, this random tall, skinny ass white man with a big ass hat with a freaking monkey, son. Like, what is it? What was he doing, son? Like, to be honest with you, if I was Tory Lanez, man, I'd be kind of disappointed, right? Yes, at the patchiness of how it was, right, of his hair, right, but more of the fact that I would have expected more paparazzi outside. I'm like, listen, man, I'm Tory Lanez, right? I feel like I'm a superstar, right? I think I get a fair amount of hoes, a fair amount of publicity, right? I think it's a big deal that I'm just coming out of, the courthouse and everything, right? Doesn't everybody think this is a big deal? I really only saw like 2 camera people out there, son. And I don't even know if they came out there specifically looking for Tory Lanez. They might have been just walking down the street and it was like, oh, hey, Tory. Oh yeah, he was locked up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure, son. Oh, this is the time you're coming out to get bailed or something. I don't know, son. Hey, listen, I like I said, Tory Lanez, he still got the fan base and everything, right? People supported him, and a lot of people started to realize at this point that Meg Thee Stallion is just weird. She's just weird, son. Does that change what I said earlier about the marmalade? No, absolutely not. I'm still taking a bite of that ass. We got to talk about the guy Meek Mill, man. Meek Mill, Philly native. Everybody loves this guy Meek Mill, right? In Philly, that is. And some other parts. You tell see I'm still a little bit like salty because he unfollowed me on Instagram and stuff, right? I'm still on that. I'm gonna let that go. That's the last time I'm gonna mention that, right? Because that's feminine, right? What I'm doing right now. That's like, I don't know, son. It's just I've been doing this stuff, and sometimes I feel like am I gossiping? I feel like I'm gossiping, right? And I'm like, damn, Felix, you gay, son. You're like really gay, and I feel like the estrogen is like flowing through me now, right? And then I've been going on Twitter here and there, and you know how I feel about Twitter. Twitter is just full of pansies and knee jerkers, and knee jerkers not the right word, but like meat jerkers not the right word. Actually, I'm going to stay with meat jerkers because that sounds funny. That sounds like somebody who's just walking around the streets, just jacking random people off, right? Be it man or woman, right? Either way, I feel like that'd still be frowned upon. Even if it's a woman walking around just jacking off random guys, after a while, you're just gonna be like, yeah, somebody got to stop her. Somebody has to stop that girl. She's just jacking off random guys. What the hell am I talking about? When it comes to Meek Mills, right? I think everybody knows the whole situation that happened, right? When he said he got Lori Harvey on his wish list, hey Lori, and all that stuff, or that's Lori, or something like that. Whatever the joint goes, right? It's hard to hear him sometimes because he screams a lot in his lyrics, but when he came out and said that, right, I was just like, holy crap, that's his way of shooting his shot out there to Lori Harvey, right? And I feel like, who knows, Lori Harvey might take it just off the strength that she's, one of the street gladiators. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, maybe her being a part of the street coalition, this might be able to come to fruition. But it didn't, right? In fact, she decided to mess with Trey Songz, a few other people, and then now she's with Michael B. Jordan, which this might be her last stop. This might be her big break, being with Michael B. Jordan, being the nice guy, right? The guy that a lot of girls want, right? And just the well-kept guy, right? He's supposed to be, I don't know, I guess he's supposed to be the Denzel of our generation, Michael B. Jordan. Maybe? No, he wasn't. Yeah, I guess he has to be the Denzel of our generation, right? Because Chadwick Boseman, he probably was gonna be the Denzel, but he passed away. So I mean, the next guy up got to be him, or that guy that been on Get Out, and I don't think that guy from Get Out he's gonna cut it. His eyes is too big. His eyes is way too big. It's not gonna look right. It's like this is your champion. I don't know, big eyes, right? But I digress, man. But the whole situation with that. So, but he said he no longer wanted her once he found out that she's messing with Trey Songz, right? And so this is a little bit further back. And listen, I think I understand where he's coming from, right? But I feel like it might be a situation that this guy Meek Mill might believe that he's higher than he really is, right? Because he must have probably thought that once he said, I got Lori Harvey on the wish list, he was probably expecting a DM to say, hey, blase, blase, I'm trying to suck a dick, right? That's probably what he thought. He probably thought that Lori Harvey, being a part of the Street Coalition, probably want to do that. But he didn't get that. And little to his surprise, he saw that, Trey Songz was kindly going into those cheeks. To him, he probably found that as disrespectful. Like, instead of messing with me, the guy who screams a lot, I'd be scared to see how Meek Mills would be in the bedroom. Because if he's screaming like that in rap, I don't. His neighbors are probably annoying. Are probably annoyed, rather. So he probably saw that as like, you mess with this guy, this singing nigga, right? So he kindly made sure to let everybody know, like, listen, she's no longer on my wish list, right? And
Hold on, I took Lori Harvey off my wish list. That's the only thing I wanted for Christmas. I've been having my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that shit you said, yeah, we know that's fact. I ain't rubber. DCOVO, we back again, we going back.
yeah, so that was from Hot 97's Summer Jam, right? So, I mean, he just doubling down, man. Doubling down, just letting people know, like, listen, I don't have her on my wish list no more. So, like, I don't want her no more, right? But the thing that's interesting about this is that Lori Harvey has not mentioned Meek Mill ever. Till this day, I still haven't heard her even say Meek Mill. I haven't even heard her say that she listens to Meek Mill. But in his defense, I haven't really heard Lori Harvey talk that much, right? I really haven't. I've just seen her a lot, and I was just like, damn. If I had a jar of marmalade, yes. And don't judge me, because I know I already said the marmalade thing with Meg Thee Stallion, right? But here's the thing. If I do that marmalade thing with Meg Thee Stallion, she's not going to know I'm going to do that with Lori Harvey. In fact, I can do that with any girl. And a lot of girls are going to be like, that's different, right? Just keep recycling. I'm not going to be adventurous and try to start something new every single girl. That's terrible, right? There's a lot of girls in the streets right here that we need to smash, and they don't all deserve a new technique, right? You can sometimes recycle what you've done before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I feel like the marmalade with the bananas and maybe sliding in with a few Oreos, double stuffed. You come to the event being her bedroom, and you do that. I think we're okay. And we just keep doing that every time. Every girl is, they'll just make sure you don't smash girls in the same friend group, right? Because if they in the same friend group, they might tell each other like, oh, he came with the marmalade, and now she's like, oh, he came with me with marmalade, and now everybody knows that you're Mr. Marmalade Man. So, something to think about. We gotta talk about Quavo and Saweetie, son. Quavo and Saweetie, man. You guys know the whole situation, right? Quavo and Saweetie, my goodness. It looks like they might be back together, man. That's crazy, right? I know. It's come to this that I'm just basically gossiping at this point, son. That's all this channel is, gossiping. I gotta start doing the reaction videos again too, son. We gotta bring back some of the old stuff, man. Cause this constant gossiping. I'm gonna keep doing it though. I'm gonna keep doing it, man. Just gotta find time to do it. But yes, son, this guy. Saweetie, Quavo and Saweetie, son, possibly back together, right? I don't know if it's fully confirmed, but a lot of people are saying that it looks like they might be back together, which is crazy to me, right? Because you guys know the whole breakup that happened, right? Before the breakup, they had the whole video that came out with the elevator, right? With the whole thing. I think he had like a Call of Duty game console and everything. And then he made sure that she couldn't destroy it. Because her main intention, it looked like her intention was to destroy it somehow. And Quavo wasn't playing games, bro. He said he doesn't care what it takes. I'm going to get my game back. And he got that game back. He definitely got that game back, right? And I'm pretty sure Saweetie learned a valuable lesson at that point. Do not mess with a man and his game, no matter who you think you are, right? And hey, it is what it is. Here's the thing, though, that's funny. I don't know who to root for in this situation, right? Because I feel like Saweetie lost and won. At the same time, I feel like Quavo lost and won. Let me explain. Quavo, disappointingly took her back, right? Took her back. I'm assuming she broke up with him. So, or did he break? I think she broke up with him. I think she broke up with him and everything, right? If I can remember, because it was like 5 months ago or something like that. It's crazy. 5 months, been that long. That's crazy. But yeah. So I think so. She broke up with him and everything, right? And then he taking her back, right? So to me, that's somewhat of an L, right? Definitely an L on his part, especially if you're getting broken up with them. You don't take the joint back, right? But here's why I think it's somewhat of a W, right? In a sense, just off the strength of he was able to repossess her Bentley that he gave. He's a gift taker backer. Right? And it's a serious case of gift taking back. And I love it. I respect it, right? Because at that point, you didn't have this before the relationship. I'm going to take it back now because, you know, I'm not going to allow you to still be with the things that I gave you. I don't want you. Let me do this. I'm helping you by helping me too, right? Because I'm taking back the car, repossessing the car. I'm getting some of my money back, right? Because I'm not going to be making those payments. And at the same time, I'm stopping you from remembering me, right? Now you don't have to look at that car and think of me and just move on, right? See, it's a special level of pettiness, right? Because that way you're maneuvering the pettiness with also caring at the same time. Genius on Quavo's part, right? And so that's kind of W, right? That he was able to still get her back after that, right? But then this goes back to still being an L, just off the strength that you don't take them joints back. You just smash them, right? At this point now that you have broken up with me, this is not somebody that I would want to be in a relationship anymore right now. Unless that's his whole thing, like, okay, we're going to be in a relationship, but I'm going to continue cheating on you like I was before, causing you to, you know, break up with me. You know what I'm saying? I cheated before. I'm going to continue cheating now in this new relationship, possibly even more, just off the strength that you had the audacity to leave me after you caught me cheating on you, right? That's the one thing I don't stand for. I do not stand for that at all. If I cheat on you, you caught me cheating, you don't break up with me. You stay with me, right? We work through this together, right? I'm going to cheat on you a few more times. It is what it is. But you're going to stay with me and we're going to work through this. We're going to figure out what the problem is. What is causing me as the man to cheat on you? What is causing me to cheat on you? We have to get to the bottom of this, right? Or the cheating is just going to continue. We can go to counseling and all that stuff, right? But we have to stick through this together into a strong relationship, son. It's all love at the end of the day. But the cheating won't stop. Not right away. And then Saweetie, she won just off the strength that he took her back. You know, Saweetie, I think she's getting closer to the danger zone, which is like, what, 26 years old? 26, 27, in the danger zone area, son. She's getting closer, or if she's already in it or something like that. So it started getting that time, right? That you start like, damn, I don't know. Her career is not like taking off. Granted, yeah, she got the McDonald's joint, right? Oh yeah, you get a Sweetie meal from McDonald's. No one getting that damn Sweetie meal, bruh. No one's getting that Sweetie meal, son. People's probably coming up to the door. Who the fuck is Sweetie, son? Freaking really gave Saweetie a meal at McDonald's. Man, talk about gassing her head up, son. Even after that, I'm surprised that she wanted to still get back with Quavo. But then I'm not. So this is where she takes the L, right? Remember that she said the next guy she messes with has to be 9 figures. 9 figures. Yes, 9 figures. We're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. That's their net worth. She's talking about Jay-Z freaking Jay-Z's a billionaire. She's talking about niggas like Master P, Dr. Dre. R.I.P. to Dr. Dre's pockets because his handsome ass ex-wife. But you know what I'm saying? She's talking about the heavy hitters, the P. Diddy's, right? And Saweetie, like I said before, she's not ugly. She's kind of attractive. Honestly, she's pretty cute. You feel me? Without makeup, she's still cool. She's still cool, right? But she's gassed herself too much. You got Quavo, and like I said before back then, I'm gonna say it again now. Quavo's as good as you're gonna get. That's as good as you're gonna get. You're not getting more than Quavo, son. You're Saweetie. That's who you are. You're Saweetie, son. You're somebody that's just around, and we're just gonna be like, okay, she's okay, and we make fun of her from time to time. You're the new Iggy Azalea. That's what you are. Except you're black. That's all it is. And some people say, oh, you're being an asshole. Like, who are you to say who she is? I'm just a guy. I mean, aren't a group of people the ones that say what certain people are when it comes to, like, you know, music and fame and stuff like that? Aren't y'all the same people who made it Iggy Azalea what she is now? Yeah, people like me. Yeah, you know, when you come together in numbers, you know, it doesn't matter who they are. It's overpower them, right? We can take away your clout just like that. You feel me? Well, you still have the clout. You're still irrelevant clout, though, right? You can still have clout, but you still be irrelevant at the same time, right? Like Tony Ayo from G Unit. You see Tony Ayo, like, A lot of people still know who Tony Ayo is, right? But it's still like, you're like, oh my God, I gotta take a picture of Tony Ayo. Like, you see him at the mall, you're like, oh shit, that's Tony Ayo. You just keep walking, right? You might not even tell your friends you saw Tony Ayo. You might just look and be like, oh, is that Tony Ayo? You might not even get close to even make sure that was Tony Ayo. You just be like, hey, it might be Tony Ayo, might not. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just walk by. You just go to Build-A-Bear Workshop or something like that, right? I don't know why I said Build-A-Bear Workshop, but... So Saweetie has definitely come to the realization that ain't nobody out here really checking for her. At least not no 9-figure guys, right? And Quavo, son, I think maybe he's doing this to prove a point. No matter what, I can cheat and I can still get my girl to come back. And hey, he's right on that, man. But I just don't know who's winning this. I don't know who's winning this, honestly. It's definitely a toss-up. It's definitely a toss-up, right? I want to lean closer to Quavo. I want to say Quavo won this, but I don't know. Something about this is still giving me simp vibes. I don't know why. We can definitely say this. Raw dick probably also played a factor. That's why I'm also giving Quavo the edge, right? Because when you give the girl raw dick, their mind doesn't work properly, right? And clearly you knew Saweetie's mind wasn't working properly just off the strength that she said that the next guy she was going to mess with was going to be a 9-figure guy. At that point, I think everybody realized that, oh yeah, she's definitely on some type of drugs, some type of goop, right? Some type of dope, whatever the hot stuff is on the street nowadays, what the young kids are on, right? She's definitely on it. Probably on that and other stuff. What's the hot stuff? Fentanyl or something like that? I don't know. She's on something. She's definitely on some type of drug. You feel me? But hey, listen, that's all I gotta say about that, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as with the post notifications. That way, you'll be one of the first to hear the voice. At the same time, leave a like. I'm so damn insecure in those likes. Definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. Same time, gotta buy the merch. Mofo, men offering females orgasms. Make sure you hit me in the emails, man. That's all I gotta say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.